All right, all right. Grace, mercy, and peace from him who is and was and is to come very soon, I'm certain. This is Rogue Diabetic, and welcome to the digital wilderness. So I'm putting up a video right now that I did earlier today on Rumble. And my Rumble channel is Rogue Diabetic. Now I'm gonna get it up on Bitchute too. I tried to get it up on Bitchute, but Bitchute wasn't cooperating. So I decided to go ahead and hang it up on Rumble. But once I get it up here, and it'll take hours to upload, I'll go ahead and get you guys. I'll get it up onto Bitchute. Okay, because it's just like it's not made for YouTube. It's a not made for YouTube video. And actually I can put up better stuff on Bitchute and Rumble. So if you're one of my subscribers here on YouTube and you aren't subscribed on Bitchute or Rumble, it's Rogue Diabetic with a capital R on Rumble, and it's Rogue Diabetic without a capital R on Bitchute. So, but what I thought I would do is I thought I would just go ahead and I've been watching this trucker strike thing. I don't have really anything more to tell you about the nomination, the Supreme Court nomination. That's going to take a while to form up. Okay, that's out there, right? That's out there, and they'll ramp it up as necessary to create a distraction. But whatever it is, that's all that's gonna turn out to be. It just depends on how nasty they get. Okay, they're gonna make it all about race, is what I'm thinking. They're gonna make it all about race, meaningless race, and gender, which isn't meaningless, or sex if you prefer. And by sex, I don't mean the verb, I mean the noun. Is that right? Okay, so sorry about that. Noun might be an adjective. Like if you're a male or a female. Okay, and whether you're a male or a female isn't meaningless, but they're gonna make it all about that. Theoretically, it should be meaningless when it comes to like a Supreme Court pick. Theoretically, if you're not, especially if you're like not, a Christian. Okay, if you really don't believe there's like the gender role is irrelevant, then whether somebody's a woman or a man shouldn't matter to you, right? And under no circumstances should race matter to you, right? I mean, if it's just the color of your skin. But anyway, they're gonna make it all about that because that's what they do. That's what those people do. And with this trucker strike thingy, but basically, so I don't have anything to really update you on with the Supreme Court. But I did want to get you a quick video for YouTube while I'm uploading my video on Rumble about the trucker strike. Okay. So apparently, let's take a look at some of the headlines. Freedom Convoy, why Canadian truckers are protesting in Ottawa. Washington Post, I actually read this article, and this is from yesterday. Canada must confront the toxic Freedom Convoy head on. So basically, whatever I saw about this trucker thing, I watched a little bit of a live stream, and there's just a bunch of people milling around Ontario or Ottawa, honking their horns and, waving signs and stuff. And I don't know if they're like, I don't know exactly what they're up to. Soup Kitchen says Freedom Convoy truckers harassing staff for meals and used. Let's look at the full headline here. But anyway, the first part of this headline, Freedom truckers say Freedom Convoy truckers harassing staff for meals at a soup kitchen. Okay, if that's true, that's not the way truckers behave. That ain't the way any trucker I know of behaves. Truckers have money. Okay, they buy their own food. And so if there's anybody at these soup kitchens and used racial slurs, yeah. See, they're going to make that, but I mean, they have to make everything all about race. Right? Isn't that ironic? That I was just talking about how they're going to make the Supreme Court nomination all about race. And I hadn't even seen this full headline. And there they are making this about race. If anybody's at the soup kitchens using racial slurs and harassing staff for meals, it's not a real trucker. Okay, so obviously this has been infiltrated now. I think we can obviously say that now. Okay, and another thing, Alex Jones, emergency Saturday broadcast, Canadians retake their capital in protest against COVID tyranny. Well, whatever. So, I mean, that's the kind of thing. They're obviously trying to blow this up into something that it's not. So they can have some sort of false pretense to do something. Now, whether that's to roll out something or just to like cement their power to do something that they've already rolled out and make it mandatory for everybody, or they can't buy or sell. I don't know for sure. I don't know exactly where they're going with this. But I'm just saying that they're obviously up to something. Nova Scotia outlaws support for highway for freedom truckers days after massive. And I wonder what's that's all about. That's the most recent one. I'm going to try not to make this too long because it takes my upload times to YouTube have been just as bad as my upload times to like Bitchute. And almost as bad as Rumble. It takes forever to get something like this uploaded. That's not the way it used to be. I remember the very first YouTube video I ever did, and this has been years ago now, was like a 25-minute long video, and it took me like 25 minutes to upload it. Now the camera, I wasn't using as good of a camera, so the file sizes on it was smaller. But I mean, uploading to YouTube didn't like, especially if you could keep your videos to like 10 minutes, then it was like a 10-minute upload. Nova Scotia outlaws support on highway for freedom truckers days after massive protest. What? What do you mean days after massive protest? Okay, if this is something that they put up, that was yesterday. And outlaws support on highway for freedom truck. I'm gonna have to read this article. What do you mean outlaws support? And not only that, I'll have to talk. I know I have a sub up in Nova Scotia, out in Nova Scotia. I'll have to see what he says. I'll have to get a hold of him and see what his take is on this. Callie Callahan, if you're watching this video, leave a comment and tell me what's going on in Nova Scotia. Did they pass a law? Did the Nova Scotia Parliament pass a law? Well, you can't just outlaw something overnight. You have to like, at least if it's like, even if it's supposed to work remotely the way it's supposed to work in Canada as it is in the United States, you would have to convene the legislature to pass a law. Okay. So anyway, head on over to Rogue Diabetic on Rumble and Bitchute. because I'll have something that I can talk a little bit. I don't have to dance around anything over there. So and I get more and I have more reach over there anyway. But I'll keep uploading to YouTube. I'll keep doing what I can do. I love you. Don't take the mark, whatever it ends up being. Like, share, subscribe. I am out.